I'm actually terrified. Alright, got an invite, which is here. Wants to play 10 minutes. Cool. I guess there's no point dilly-dallying, I'm just gonna start straight away. And hope what am I saying? Hope it works out. So I'll minimize chat, which is as yet empty. Tooth feels a bit rough. I don't know. Alright. Yep, I'll start in a sec. Alright, here we go. Laptop goes down there, closed chat so I can't see that. Drop frame 0, live, streaming the correct thing with chat up. I'm pretty sure chat is working. Gotta minimize this so I don't see messages from chat. Tick the invitation. Alright. Oh, put the keyboard on the fucking floor. I don't, oh god. Calm down. I think this is a standard defense. I don't know, I just did it. It's not like I specifically know what else I'm going for here. I'm just gonna kind of YOLO it, try to open some gaps up, and probably want to take the knights out as early as possible to gain control of the center. This kind of a position seems kind of familiar, but I guess I'm blocking the queen if I do that. I don't have to do that yet. I can just that doesn't defend anything either, but fuck it, I can't bear to spend all that much time thinking about things early on, unfortunately. I'm never sure about openings, and just goes in and sets up the that thing immediately. Let's try to just like force this guy to piss off, and that allows me to later on also do an easy castling, although he's behind some pawns, so I'm not really sure that's what I want to do. Is this a reasonable setup for me? I'm not sure. It might cause problems down the middle. Yeah, I mean, he just moved out of the way because it wouldn't have worked out for him, I guess. I have the queen open. The bishop is kind of in the right place as well for later on. I'm gonna just kind of start moving knights up and see what happens, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what his lines of attack are. Pinning there is actually not good. Not good for me. I mean, I shouldn't have done that, but like, yeah, if he goes in any further, like, what happens here? What is this situation? He just steps back on the pin. Do I just like brute force him out? This could end badly, but I feel like the aggression is at least merited in this situation. So the rook almost has a way out now, but I feel very congested and very pinned down, and I don't really know what to do with it. I think I need to like develop diagonally more. I'm gonna kind of try to move things in that direction. Let me just see if there are any other like lines of attack I really need to watch out for, because I feel like I'm overstretching my pawns, I think this would be good for me. Although maybe not, because he's gonna just recede. But here I've opened up the bishop. He doesn't want that bishop either. It's kind of knight for bishop exchange is probably not a good shout from my perspective. I'm definitely losing time here to decision making. Let me think. How do I like quickly develop this game? He has a really strong defense, I feel like, but mine, I'm just kind of scared of overcommitting. So I just don't know what to do in this situation. It's just so messy. and I'm just wasting time. Let me try this. He's can't get the queen out as straightforwardly as he might like to, so I want to try to just brute force my way through the middle and hope it works out. He has an advantage of like 1 minute and 40 seconds. So is it time to just start like YOLOing it? He's probably just done like a bunch of calculations and decided that that was actually worth it. He could put me in check here. Oh wait, I might not want that. He can't attack me with anything else other than a bishop here, but that puts me in check anyway, doesn't it? Okay. Well, you know what, I fucking made my bed, I'm gonna lie in it. If he puts me in check, it doesn't bother me. He didn't put me in check. He took that piece and broke through somewhat. I'm gonna defend that by just kind of going here. I mean, this piece was already defended, so I'm not that fussed. What situation does this set up? He can take stuff with like various pieces, but I don't really see what line of attack he has. It's probably time to do a castle. 2 minute advantage. I take the diagonal out here as well. I can kind of threaten in that direction, defend that piece. This board is just so ambiguous. You know, I have such a poor understanding of what's going on here. Can I defend this? No. Not really. Oh wait, yeah, I can defend it by just doing this. Oh no, that doesn't work. Wait, what did I just do? Fuck it, I don't care. To be honest, I'm not that... I don't have that good an understanding of how castling works, because I'm so not used to actually doing it. Here I'm threatening a bit in that position. He can fork me here. Queen is not in the best position ever, but I can just kind of step outside and defend this guy. Oh wait, no, he can't even fork me. His piece is in the wrong place. There are a lot of like potential forks here that he could do, but the amount of time I'm burning to thinking about this is making it a serious struggle. This is gonna lead to some development on his end. He wants to get that bishop out. I can just kind of... do I just start taking pieces like... You think I know what I'm doing here? I just did something. I'm like so confused. My confusion is going to be the end of me, unfortunately. You know, that amount of time that you spend thinking about this shit. It might be worth trying to just get like an attack happening on the king with like the queen. That's an interesting thing that he's just done, because I can't take this guy anymore. And I can't take that guy either. The knight is gone as well. But I can move the rook because nothing is gonna threaten anything on the left hand side. You know, moving the rook like this makes it seem like I have a plan, which I definitely don't. Oh, a nice pin. I didn't spot that. That is a decent pin for him. I can't really protect against that other than by... Oh, I can't even move the rook there. That's quite unfortunate, isn't it? I can just kind of do this though. I mean, that defends not very well. Yeah, it's quite a powerful position for him, that he can put me in check and just take that piece, and I need to kind of very quickly think of a way of defending it. which I just can't do. My pieces are just not in the right position. I can't move anything correctly there to really sort this situation out. And I don't know what I can do to, stop it from going like really bad really fast. Like what? How do I defend? Do I just like move the queen out and then I can kind of defend it on site? But I can't because that's gonna take me. This is really a situation. It's just an ugly one. But you need to just kind of accept it. This is so bad. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Like, how did we get to here? And like, I'm just gonna run out of time because I'm so confused. The only thing I can think of possibly like being sensible to do here is to just go like here and hope. Yeah, 3.5 minutes. I'm probably just gonna lose this to being confused, but like it's at the point where there was so little that I could have done other than play randomly that I feel like there wasn't really much of a point to not doing that, if you know what I mean. You can kind of keep doing things. I can kind of... Yeah, bishop's gone, the one that would have kind of ended up in a useful position. He's really well protected with the rook being in the correct position as well. You can take this other bishop, which I also have nowhere to move. And I can sort of, I don't know, set up some sort of defense attack. You can put me in check and possibly mate because it's kind of really cracked through a hole there. I've let this get really bad, and like I can't really see a way out because he can put me in check so easily. I moved the king into the wrong position is kind of my downfall, but I just didn't see that could happen. Should I just YOLO it? I kind of have the rooks in the right place. I'll let him... Oh wait, he can't put me in check. Sorry, I'm being dumb. I didn't spot that this guy's actually defended by someone. Yeah, I mean he can't take this. I guess he could, but it would turn into a mess really fast because the pieces are kind of in the right positions. Yes, fuck it. Let's be having it. Let's see what happens. How many pieces have I lost? 1 still, but my position is terrible. Look at this defense. Look at my defense. Like I wonder what this will achieve. I just cannot tell, and I cannot tell how to break this wall down because it's just like too strong. I can't go in that direction either. Let's just play it out and see what happens. Buffered the move there. This isn't even a pin, it's just like sets up some diagonals and fuck knows. Let's see how it plays out. Does index have the position set up here to be able to take this out? He probably does. I don't know how I walked into it, but yeah, this should be it. I think this should be over. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, what are you gonna do? We'll just... Oh wait, I moved into a position that's gonna cause problems defensively. And he has this knight in an interesting position where he can actually just defend his king, which is quite funny. This is where he has to act very aggressively, because otherwise I could probably mess him up if he doesn't. I think he needs to keep putting me in check, because otherwise it's gonna be fucked for him. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I went the wrong way. Shit. If I could have hidden over there and then possibly like checkmated him by accident. I mean, he wouldn't let that happen. But if I'd gone over there, there would have been a chance that it could have happened. Like, there is just this like lifeline here, but it's just implausible that it will make anything happen, you know. Oh right, he's finished. He finished the situation off. Yep, and that's not a checkmate, because he solved it just in time. Nice, that was cool. That was a fun match. Man, I got this anxiety in the pit of my stomach. But like, yeah, he solved it just in time, so you know, he had to make that move if he was gonna do that. It's quite funny, a funny match. Am I ready to just run a rematch? Yeah. I should have opened Index's chat. I probably actually am gonna do that. What's his Oh shit, no. Slash chat. Oh fuck, the fucking game started, man. That's so stupid. I'm gonna abort that actually, because I wasn't ready. Let me just sort this out. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll run it either way. So I am white. I'm supposed to be white, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. It just sort of auto starts you. Let's just run some random opening. How can we avoid getting as mercilessly confused as we did last time is kind of a question. Oh, he's gonna pin me. Why did I do that? I'm so dumb. I could have just not done that. Like, for real, he's just gonna step back and... Is this like the... this feels familiar. This pin is just so unnecessary of me. It's just me being stupid. But I mean, I've set up kind of a similar situation, so I'm just gonna move the fucking rook out of the knight out of the way eventually, and not let the bishop get through there. What do I do to not like stifle the queen? I mean, you stifle the knight instead, I guess. Or the bishop. That's what I mean. I can go in and try to like set up a situation here, I guess. You know, I can back this up using a knight in various different positions. It's probably pretty good for him in terms of where his queen is wanting to go. He can defend that easily if I do something along those lines. Oh, nice, another pin. Why am I like this? He's kind of forcing me to develop in a specific way. What did he just even take? I had a knight there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's see how this goes. He can't develop his queen in that kind of a direction that he might want to. I need to just better learn how to deal with like these kinds of openings. I don't think he can really touch me here. It's funny the difference there, you know, just some level of competency makes when you play chess. It's cool. You know, someone who's worked out opening patterns kind of knows what they're going for. This is an interesting position to be in. Threatens me, but you know, if he takes me, he's still blocked. Whereas I've unblocked a piece. It could be more powerful for me to have that set up in that way. I have like no diagonal lines of attack either. What am I controlling here? Just like dumb shit. I have no pins or anything like that on. This bishop can't go anywhere, which is unfortunate. I mean, I can still like make it do things. Honestly, this situation could turn into a bit of a mess of like pieces taking each other. I don't really know what will happen. I just have to kind of, I don't know, make plays. My foresight is so poor. Potential lines of attack, I do not even know. Like, that situation would have been funny in the previous match if it had worked. But I don't know how to be setting that kind of thing up, man. I have no idea. I don't remember if I actually had, like, a piece there that needed dealing with. What situation can he set up here? This kind of thing. This is a strong attack for him. Just having the knight there in general is like... well, it's not something that you can defend against very well. Thanks to like where your pieces are. I can try some like sort of interesting moves though. I can try to like put the queen here and then see how he deals with that, and I don't know. It defends particularly this piece, but like I don't know how important it is to... I mean, you had to do something about that, I think, but like... Okay, yeah, that's a good response for him to defend that piece as well. You could create some pins as well that I do not want. So yeah, you gotta watch out for that kind of thing as well. Nice pawn defense as well, doesn't let me do much. Obviously I can like start threatening his rook and just kind of see how that works out. You probably do want to take this piece. The problem is this pawn is a liability and I just can't get it out of the way. You could try to barge him out of the way. So this defense makes it so that he would kind of move off in the opposite, in the opposite direction. Taking that with the pawn would be pretty bad for me as well. I could just kind of put pressure on him by doing this as well, which is kind of a play that I foresaw myself doing earlier. That was probably a misplay. The problem is I can't even remember what piece I had there in the first place. Was something undefended there? Yeah, it probably was. I mean, whatever. This is fine. I don't know why it's just live stats on the side of the screen. I feel like that's kind of spoilerish. His knight seems to be controlling a lot of space very well. And he's kind of just pushing them forward, and I'm not able to deal with them at all. It's an interesting situation. He has two defenses on this pawn, which is very powerful. Let's just fucking... You're Oh wait, he's forked two of my rooks. Lol, what a mistake. Disaster. He's gonna spot that easily, yeah. Just forked two rooks. Got a good defense happening at the back as well. Obviously I can just do like this kind of thing. No, that's not gonna work for that reason. Yeah, sorry, I'm not being very attentive. I mean, I don't know, this match is not going well. I don't know if he spotted that actually. That was kind of an advantageous play that I just made. What can he do with these knights? He can probably keep pressuring me, but like he has a long wall of defense. I'm a rook down. I lost my queen. When did I lose my queen? I don't even remember. That's probably the piece that I left undefended. It was probably the queen. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that I just cannot focus well enough to kind of pay attention to that kind of thing. I mean, this match is going to end now because I realised I lost my queen, but it's fine. It's very underwhelming. Because, yeah, obviously if I that was the thing that I oversaw and then didn't notice that it happened until a fair amount later. This is just kind of an absolute mess of pieces and random moves. I can't actually attack that bishop of his with anything. Surprisingly, well, because he moved the knight into that position, he's gonna catch me if I go for the bishop. Use literally all material, you know, anything that you could have done then just kind of disappears, and so let's just play it out with some sort of, I don't know, because I can't untrap myself from this position, so I'm just gonna let nature take its course and flush the match down the toilet. He actually did end up moving with that piece. That's interesting. Like, yeah, if I do this kind of thing, this specific rook is safe, but like it really does not make a difference. Match is pretty much over. Yeah. How does this end in checkmate? Do we want to find out? It could be quite interesting. Well, he's covered this position. I can't go that way. If I threaten this guy, he's gone. He's dead. He's covered this position as well. He needs to like just bring in another piece basically to sort this mess out. and I have no defensive options at all. This is blocked, this is blocked. I think the usual thing people would do in this situation is resign, but I just want to see how it plays out. So I'm going to try not to stall, but rather just kind of go in and do some moves and see what kind of checkmate comes together. Nice move, dumbass. No, I'm talking to myself when I say that. So that side is blocked. What pieces can I even fucking move at this point? I'm gonna be forced to like. Oh, okay, he's got a defensive wall going on here. He's like, it's quite a funny situation. Yeah, and he has the freedom to start moving the rook out as well, because every piece is essentially blocked. He's probably going to want to take that. Oh, he isn't. Okay, fair enough. This is such a not tense endgame. It's such a disappointment. Like, I mean, yeah, well, it's a shame about the queen. Really, that was the thing. I just didn't see that what had happened. I guess what I should have done is looked at the chess notation on the side to see which piece had been taken. Yeah, I mean, this is that's still defended, okay. And then the knight will be able to move out of the way in the time that it takes me to deal with that situation. Let's do some baiting here. So at all times, two of his pieces are under attack. I'm so happy about that knight. Yeah, it's dumb, isn't it? But I'm gonna end up forcing myself into like... I wonder if I can get a stalemate here. I can probably not get a stalemate. He's not attacking me in exactly the right positions. Why was I... Wait, he won by timeout, but like, why couldn't I move the piece? What happened here? Oh... Right, I couldn't go there. I couldn't go here. I could go here. Oh, that was my only move. Okay. Fuck, I didn't notice that. I mean... What would have happened next? I'm just kind of curious. I'm just going to look at it for a second. Because he's in a bit of a situation here. He has to give me more freedom. I can still go that way, but... Yeah. Doesn't matter, we ran out of time. Yeah, yeah, hopefully you were referring to Index with that statement, the boy, the chess pro. I overlooked the queen and I didn't notice. I mean, yeah. I wasn't really expecting to play particularly well considering how how much time had gone by since I'd played properly. It was just the previous match I had was against someone who was in a similar situation. So it works out fine. But yeah, GG's Index. Congratulations for winning the tourney. I just apologize for the game being shit. Um, yeah, I'll look back at the chat and see what you meant by the B7. But yeah, there's a lot less chat this time than there was last time because I think Index streamed. I probably have his stream as well. Although, oh, okay, interesting. Like no one was really watching the game on the whole, I would say. You can't blunder your king. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just typing in Index's chat. I played it out to see what would happen. It would have been a whole different game if you hadn't blundered the queen. I was definitely a bit scared. I was just on the ropes. Like, if I could do an analysis of this game, it was basically I was always like, he had a really strong defense in both of the games from start to finish. Really, I couldn't figure out what would be a good way to like try to attack it. Without overextending myself and leaving like an opportunity for, like, you know, the forks, the pins, and all that stuff. So that's fine. But like, you know, I couldn't really do nothing either because he always seemed to have a line of attack and a plan. Maybe I could have just stalled, but I'm not really sure how that works. Like, I'm more used to playing fighting games than chess, man. I'm just thinking in my head, like, I could have just camped him, but like in chess, I don't think that works. I don't think you can just like passively develop a game. Maybe you can. I just cannot figure it out though. I'd have to actually play actively. These are kind of just a few beginner things that you need to sort out. You know, it's not really enough to just know the rules or what I did when I was younger. It's just play games with no time limit. It's a completely different situation. I'm just typing in Discord. I just talked through on my stream what I was feeling. Yeah, he had time advantage. Basically, I had time advantage the whole time, and I was never sure what to do to not overextend while challenging your defense. I only caught the second half of the last game, but yeah, he was defending his piece as well. Yeah, first game was very similar. I think it also just ended in a blunder, to be honest. I can't not blunder because otherwise I would run out of time. Both of the games still ran out of time, and he had a time advantage the whole time in both of them. And the reason for that was I couldn't play the opening and the sort of mid game quickly enough to not blunder, because there was just too much going on at the same time. Like, I don't have like the, you know, patterns of calculation down in my head for figuring out what, you know, the protocol for figuring out how to deal with that stuff. Um, but yeah, no, it is hard. Especially not used to doing it at all. It was fun. It was more fun for me, obviously, playing someone who was more matched to my level of also not really being used to doing time management, because it was a good challenge for me to manage time well and not choke at the end and that kind of thing. Because I lost the first game and then won the two afterwards. And then I got into the reason this is the final is because like my semi-final partner forfeited because of time management. He couldn't find the time slot, and I also got a bye in the first round because it was a 12-person tourney. So yeah, there's room for improvement. There are a lot of other people who would be a lot better at this game as well. Um, but yeah, who could give more interesting finals rounds and that kind of thing. It would be like in my Smash tourneys. I would just go out early on. Scrims. I'm so not used to that word. Yeah, and I'm also not used to playing chess. This is the first time I played chess really in like 2 years. I'll do the usual add friend thing. So yeah, if I kind of motivate myself to play a bit more chess, it's something I enjoy. It's just one of those things where I'm not really sure I can see myself putting in the time when I have all these projects I'm tied up with at the moment, with learning SMS and also learning Skyward Sword as well, although that one is a whole different project. It's not strictly getting good at the game, it's more about you getting good at the sort of science and the theory and the all the stuff I was planning to do with that game, like commentary, teaching, that kind of stuff. So like I have these two projects, and so it's like up until 2021 I'm not sure how much time I can dedicate to this kind of thing. But okay, that's just me talking on a tangent, because obviously we can just play, we can just play. So I'd be kind of down for that, to be honest. We should do that. Getting good at chess takes way too much time. Getting good at everything does. It's just when you get to that age where you see all the things that you kind of you know what you like, but then you just realize you have to specialize and you can't cover everything. And I don't know where you are actually, Toba, with chess. Like how good you are at it, how much effort you put into it. Because yeah, we could play some games, but if I start getting habitually wrecked, then we'd probably not end up playing that many. But we should try. We should still just kind of go for it at some point. Don't know what I'm doing today. Today I am. Yeah, the SMS streams bot needs to be automated. I've been putting off doing it for a long time, but I have a basic bitch solution that I'm just going to implement. It doesn't even require testing because it's not it's basically amounts to running a different program, so it's completely fine. Like the setup at the moment is such that I can make a completely new program and run it at the same time, and that would automate the bit of the streams bot that's not automatic, so it's quite funny. I've watched some tourneys the past couple of years, but I've only played very casually. Yeah, that's always good as well for just getting a feel for the what makes competitive chess work, because getting a feel for which strategies things end up coming down to is a lot more than just knowing some rules and some basic tactics like forks and pins and that kind of stuff, which I was always on the back foot with in my game, because my attempt at making an opening was always, every time he would like pin me or something and I'd have to defend that, and over and over. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I would want to do as well. Just watch a few videos. And to be honest, I have a number of friends who are into it, so I could get them to just teach me the basics, just the basic kind of coverage of some things that I could do when starting out, things to pay attention to. Like, if you wanted to talk to someone who was just starting out at SMS, you would talk to them about movement. some basic things like step buffered spin jump, that kind of thing. So that's the kind of level of things I would want to learn. For chess as well. And then practice a little bit as well, I guess. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, we'll organise something along those lines, and at some point, I don't know, whenever you're free, I guess. I need to plan August, because I stopped streaming for a while because my ears had gotten so bad, but now they seem to have fixed themselves for a second time. And so hopefully August will be okay. I'll be back to SMS starting, I think, 1st of August. So I have one more day off. And I'll be doing mostly movement, because that's what I really need to practice. I'll also learn Noki kind of, not in that much depth, but because I want to do some runs in September. But I'm at the point where I'm starting to kind of get consistent movement, and so that's the thing that I really want to crack on with. Bianco 4, Pinner 3, Pianta 6, and Blue Cycle. We're getting there. It's improving, but I still like lose a third of a second by the time I get to the halfway point in the level, and it's really difficult to recover that, apparently. Because I just can't handle the ending. I just never make the spin jump dive. Glad the ears are seemingly better. Yeah, thanks, dude. It was nice. I got to like listen to some music for the first time in like 3 weeks, which was good. Yeah, I say seemingly just because they've not properly unblocked, because what happened with the other ear, which never did get blocked, was like a lot of earwax fell out of it after I started treating it with olive oil. And that never happened with the ear that did get blocked, so I feel like it's always susceptible to getting blocked, but some did, and it's improved a bit, so I'll probably just keep working on it. But yeah. Yeah, it's the opposite of intuitive. It's like completely inexplicable how that happened, but apparently my left ear is now in a very good state, so yeah, I hope you've been good lately. But yeah, I'm gonna, I think, head off and just finish those last few things that I wanted to do, and maybe actually I'll get Index to give me some advice on starting out and just the problems that I was having in terms of planning time and that, where to sort of put the mental capacity. Yeah, like this was kind of going towards what could a potential stalemate, but like he's way too good to have allowed that to happen. He would have just stepped the rook back, moved the bishop down, moved the rook forward, that kind of thing. You can kind of see immediately what he would have done just from looking at this. But yeah, that'll be me. We'll catch up properly some other day. I wonder what Index is doing. I think I'm gonna host him if I can figure out how to. Yeah, glad to have you again, even if it was for the second half of the second game and they were both done within the blink of an eye with my time expiring and he had like 5 minutes on the clock. And yeah, the finals that I made after winning a single match, yeah, it's pretty hype. Needs a bit more people in this tournament next time. But yeah, nice one. I'm gonna see if I can do my first raid ever. I've never in my life successfully done a raid. If I click on create a dashboard, I think there's a button there. What do I click on? Stream manager? Quick actions? None of this stuff loads for me because it's fucking... I'm on Wi-Fi and it's really far away from the router. There's a raid channel button here though. And you can watch the preview quickly to see what he's doing. If he's doing an analysis, I'll just join him. Oh no, he's playing Bowser. Okay, cool. Oh, you can just raid channel. That's probably a lot better than what I'm doing, so I'll try that next time, but for now I may as well just click the start raid button. Alright, so 5 seconds. See you later. And yeah, thanks for telling me to raid channel, because I just didn't know that apparently. Man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Hang on.